here we are again.
Yes.
Welcome to Annie's Love Life. It's always about love, alright? It's always gonna end up in love, even if it don't seem like it's love in the moment. But the end game is always love. So that's how I'm starting this whole experience today that we're about to share.
And what are we talking about today on Annie's Lounge?
We are talking about disempowerment and empowerment through words and how we disempower each other. Our parents started off through words, and the village keeps it going.
Yes. Through bad habits.
Bad habits.
And patterns in the mind that were not addressed.
And it breaks our spirit, and we don't know our spirit is broken, and it starts showing up in small ways and in different ways. It plays out in our relationships, in how we perceive situations, how we react. It's so important how we speak to each other and how we honor each other with our words. And we can choose to disempower each other or empower each other. And I've had so many experiences in my life with that, and it's an everyday thing. It's an everyday battle. Even just going to the store and hearing how people talk to each other in not an honoring way. And, you know, Akeem OfEarth over here had shared, as I was telling him about this a few weeks ago, he shared a story with me about people in Baltimore.
Yeah. And so something that's very, very popular in Baltimore is the term dummy. And the way it's used is like, you know, it's kind of used interchangeably with like dude or yo. So it's like, what's up, dummy? Or what it is, dummy? Or what you doing, dummy? Or whatever. And the problem with that is that the connotation behind dummy, the connotation behind dummy is an amazing person or a sweet person. Is a dumbass, someone who's not as smart, who's not as competent or as intelligent. And so they're going around saying it with intention and energy, but with the negative connotation. So in a way, I mean, it's just keeping people over there or whoever uses it in some sort of weird dummy bubble that no one's popping because it's so cool to say. So,
are you in a dummy bubble? Have you found yourself in a dummy bubble? I actually have. Please call 1-800-POP-A-BUBBLE.
Right.
Pop this bubble now. And that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. My favorite one, and this one has to do with males attacking females, and females attack males too.
Yeah.
So you can chime in and tell me your experience with this. But with me, I've heard everything from on my physicality of where it translates to I'm not good enough. Where I know I'm a badass and I am good enough. But then when people tell you shit like your boobs ain't big enough and they don't, or it's not small enough, or you should get a reduction, or you ain't black enough for me to date you, or you ain't white enough. Like, but I can't be any of those things. Like, those are disempowering, unnecessary things people have said to me. Instead of saying something, one of my best friends, the thing he actually loves about me physically is, and he'll always talk about it, is the color of my skin. And he's Italian, and he'll say, I've never seen anybody with so much gold in their skin, Annie. Like, I love the color of your skin. He's never yet told me I ain't white enough, I ain't black enough. It's like I've been enough for him.
Yeah.
And just who I am, showing up, you know. But, and then, and your hair it's too short, or it's too long, or it's not this, or it's not that, or you know, you're grouchy. You're like, well, I am not a grouchy person generally, so that was just a made up one. But, you know,
and
but I can
not to confuse it with encouragement, you know, like, we should definitely encourage people, but you know the difference. But you know the difference between insulting someone and telling them they're not good enough, and saying, hey, if you do this, maybe things could be like this.
My mom would just show. I didn't see her for months, and my dad too. The first thing they'll say, and this is in my culture, they don't say, "What's up, dummy?" They say, "How you got so fat?" Like, what? What do you mean how I'm so fat? Like, why are you so fat? And I ain't got fat. Okay, this is even when I was actually slim and trim, and y'all don't know me on that times. We didn't even have social media then. I was too much. So,
Yeah.
but so when you have your parents telling you and joking about it, you're like, okay, so
And it's something that's
I'm
unacceptable.
fat and then I'm a female. You don't think that messes with my head? Or even if I'm trying to be as strong as possible and I'm trying to be Yoda over here and being like, I love myself, everything is okay, I'm perfect. And then I hear this voice saying, why you so fat?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's still a program that you gotta like erase.
You're right.
Yeah.
And what do women do to men? Verbally disempowering.
Definitely using the B word, because of course men do that, of course. But I think it's just trying to make men feel less, and I think that's just because women begin to feel less, so they want to project that onto men. And why? Because men make women feel less. So, it's just like,
So we just throw in this ball
pattern.
back and forth.
Yeah, it's this pattern of insults and disempowerment, and not realizing why we should be empowering each other, because we don't know who we are. So why would I empower you? I think I'm an ego, and you're an ego, and you're a person with a person, and I, like,
Well,
so I'm
look,
gonna just.
me and you could be egos together, which we are, because I know what I know,
Right.
and you know what you know. And don't ask me how I know.
But see, we've that's another thing. But we've gotten in touch with our ego to use it and not let it use us. So we can be two egos sitting next to each other, empowering each other. That's a thing too. But when I speak of ego, I'm talking about when they're literally lost in who they think they are and patterns in their mind, and they project that behavior onto other people. But, yeah.
Those patterns is the programming from the disempowering words.
Yes.
That have frequency.
Yes.
And hold energy, and
Yes.
and our bodies literally create cells that's mimicking the energy from those words, if it's
Yes.
positive or negative.
Yes.
So maybe instead of saying to somebody, how you so fat, just be like, let's go exercise today.
Right. Do it in another way.
Because I love you and I just want you to be here.
And that's what I meant by the encouraging versus the insult. Like, it's a way to do things and say things. And again, you got to realize that we are energy and frequency, and the words you're saying is energy and frequency. So it's going to affect what it is. So please just choose wisely when it comes to these words, men and women.
Yeah, you know, like, I love you, I mean, it's overused, so you don't have to use that, but there's other ways around it.
Yeah.
It could, you could just choose to, instead of saying dummy, just be like love. My name's Annie Love for a reason. It's to make everybody say, what up, love, hey, love, so that you ain't calling me like all the other things that you could call me. Dummy. And then that's how I address. I'm like, hey, love, how you doing? What's going on? That's the vibration that I want to share with you and everybody, It is love. It comes back to that. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Dr. Emoto. If you haven't, you should really look him up and see what his life's work was about. And it was about studying the energy of words, frequency, and vibration, and how it affects the cells in our body and water, and how something negative could corrupt and degrade and rot something, and how something that's beautiful, like the word love or divine, what the energy is that it evokes, and how it can create, how it can enhance and make something bloom and blossom instead of break.
I think that's the perfect example, because with his work, I'm sure you'll get into it, but you say these words and it brings about different structures within a cell or within a entity, whether it be a human or water. regardless, the words matter, and it's very important. And I'm sure you're gonna go into this whole experiment.
Well, you guys could look this up.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need to go. I mean, everybody know how to Google. Look up Dr. Emoto, and you'll see his test that he did on water and the difference in how the water crystallized, you know, in this pattern with positive affirmations, and how the crystals formed with negative affirmations. It's the same thing with our body, and the way people speak to us. And you know, it's like when I think about past situations when I've been in arguments with other humans and how it physically hurt me, and I would get sick from it, and I would tell them, I'm like, you're actually hurting my body right now. And you know, I sound like I would be being over dramatic, but I really meant that they're hurting my body, and I would feel sick, you know, because the words exchanged was not the best way to express to each other what was going on in the moment, you know, when we should have probably calmed down and talk about it in a different way, as to not hurt each other, but again, empower each other. Even in an argument, you can empower each other. You just gotta, you know,
be conscious and aware. I feel it's awareness.
Well, yeah, and straightforward, but you can be straightforward without being a dick.
Yeah, this is true.
And that's not a good word. But it can be.
We're learning.
I mean, I love those too.
Oh God. Okay.
Sorry.
But
you know,
that's the thing. So yeah, I mean, again, you know, empowering words is very important. How you speak is very important. Even me, you know, I like I was sharing with Annie, like there would be some times when I'm doing something, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so dumb, and it's just like, you don't, when I say that, I don't mean I'm so smart at all. I don't, that's not what I mean. I actually kind of mean, dang, like, why did I make this decision? And it's me being extra hard on myself, which is digging myself into a lower vibration of those words, that frequency of those words, because I said it and I meant it. So not even just projecting to other people, the words that you say to yourself.
You literally pulled yourself down.
Literally. And that's why I say you control your reality. And on so many levels, and this is just one level that you control your experience in life, is through the words, the spellings that are coming out of your mouth.
Spellings, good one. It's a spell. Words cast spells. Yes. What we say means so much. And when people say things to me on an everyday basis and they do not follow through on what they say to me, it does hurt. And because it shows me the lack of integrity with their words. And that is still a vibration. Anything you say is a vibration out into, and a release of energy.
Yes.
You know, so it's creating something. So there's gonna be something that comes out of that release. Because it's a seed.
Yes.
You know? So, seed planting. What kind of seeds are you planting today?
Seeds of intelligence.
Yeah, no dummy here, no dummy bubble.
But, and again, you know, Baltimore, I love y'all, and the term is cool, but just know what you're saying when you're saying it, and just be aware. That's all I care about.
Yeah, you know, Trinidad, I love y'all, but this fat thing has got to stop. Like, how you got so fat? Like, it is a thing. I don't understand why West Indians do this to each other, and it's just so much mockery. It's like, why are you mocking me? You know, and we sit there and laugh about it like it's okay, and it's not okay. Cause then it's not. It leads to like bad ideas about your body.
Yeah, and bad ideas about how you are and who you are and what you're capable of.
You know,
just because it's a term that you think is so fun.
Well, as far as the water, next time we talk about water, we're gonna show you the good water and the good life. And tune in for that one.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing, but it's a very important thing because it's the life source. It's most of who we are, so we should know what healthy water is, what it looks like, what it feels like, where it comes from, mostly.
It's alive. It's alive. And then I'm gonna show you guys some other interesting things to stay tuned for. You know, I'm gonna start sharing with you guys some herbs different Chinese herbs, different supplements that I've been sharing with Akeem that is changing consciousness and how you integrate your soul with your body, where your body starts, your soul receives your body. You know, it's like if you,
message.
If your soul is what's the word I'm looking for? No, if your soul is disregarding the house that it chose to dwell in,
the wordplay is so good.
The house is not going to be a good house.
Yes. I love the way you said that. Took it very slow. Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not a dummy, but sometimes things have to be slow.
But yeah, is that our episode for today?
Yes, it is.
And this is Annie's Love Lounge.
And it's all about love. And there's kids walking behind us right now, and they're here to usher in the love. We hope it's the right way.
I think you stopped.